The first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's going right the way across. Neymar. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, when it comes to youth...
It's Neymar! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Triol. And it's Shevchenko. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rice proves just a little bit too strong. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Torres. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Fernando Torres clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Puyol gets into a good position. Nepal still without a single shot on target. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. No, that's been intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Xavi Alonso.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Lam. Very nicely done. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lam demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's the end of the first 45. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Hello everybody.
Some first half thoughts?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Substitution in progress.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Nepal really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Now it's Inzaghi. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Ronaldinho. Tries a shot! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And here's Shevchenko. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Schlotterbeck. Now he's got space here, and it's made its way to him. And he's definitely onside. Cleared away. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Norway have the chance to go the other way. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Substitution for Norway. Number 11, Shevchenko. Coming on to replace him is
Pinged towards the front line.
Mbappe.
75 minutes played. Looking for options for movement.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's picked his way through. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Substitution for Norway. Number 4, Neymar. Number 10, Messi.
This has been a better
Coming on the
game
field,
than the scoreline
number
suggests,
7,
and it really does
Luis
merit a goal.
Diaz. Number 19,
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And here's Yamal. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ronaldinho, a true great in every sense of the word. He's through here. Yamal.
Time.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Desperate defending required here. Header! Oh, he's done it! Well, would you believe that? Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Norway now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
I can wholeheartedly...
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit
How would
to
you
our
sum
official
up what we've
store
witnessed,
where
Jim?
memorabilia
Well, I
from
have to
today's
say the
match
front
are now
line made
available.
very little impression, Peter, and there's a genuine worry that losing like this can be quite confidence-sapping. I just hope that the fallout from this won't have any long-term effects on them now.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin, that's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that...
That could spell trouble. And here's Totti.
Totti really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's found a way through. There's the shot! Goal! Arsenal! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
13 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Lionel Messi.
Totti. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Totti.
Nepal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's got away. Tries a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cucurella got a long way forward to join the attack. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Just clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, it's Gerrard. Messi takes the shot. Oh, special. That is a special goal. About as smooth as it gets. They are purring, truly purring. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lahm engages and forces him off the ball. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Well timed, excellent interception. Dani Olmo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Juve. De Bruyne in with the challenge. Dani Olmo. Now it's Messi. Messi stood his ground. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Just a quick
So I think the
announcement.
manager
We would
has
like
to
to
resist
inform you
change
that
at this
CCTV
stage.
is now in operation for
So
your
that's it for the
safety.
first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution in progress.
The Second period is underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal it.
It's full on! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Messi plays it short. And that's a throw-in. Schneider. And it's Neymar. Nepal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Oh, good-looking ball. He won't be happy with that one. Schlotterbeck. And here's Schneider. Oh, there's the clearance. Nepal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Danny Olmo! Danny Olmo! I'm going to be quick to recover this.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight.
And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Lahm. Lahm makes a move down the right. Now it's Inzaghi. Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Schneider. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. Oh, good. Inzaghi!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi. Messi powering forward here. And Messi! It's a loose ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's Inzaghi.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Cucurella with the slide tackle there. Into the last 5 minutes. And he's managed to get free. Filippo Inzaghi. Now it's Forlan. Over to the right flank. Space for him to... Struck first time! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. And that's that. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
everybody,
The
and
game yet to
welcome to
kick off.
today's match.
The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. Mbappe! Goal! And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Jude.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Yamal. Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Quarter of an hour played. Nepal currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Costa Curta. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly...
Shot a goal! Oh, glorious! Batty goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently.
Decent chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Yamal. And the counter is on. Here's found. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
No, that's been intercepted. That's good play. And it's Bergkamp. And he's well positioned here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's
2
Mbappe.
added minutes has been indicated.
Silvestre promptly onto that, and that is that. Hazard. And that's a danger. Shoots! They've scored! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty.
And that is all they have time for. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Please turn
And
your
we are
attention
up to the break.
screen for information
Well, I can tell you it's been
provided
an
by the local
absolutely
police.
fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, De Bruyne. Number 10, Perez.
We're on the move again.
Number 9,
Nepal can really do with some
Number
bigger
4,
names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Number 14, Danny
Oh,
Olmo.
the movement is slick,
Number
the
13,
speed is slippery.
Luis Diaz.
The defence, though, able to
Number
hold on this
20,
time.
Filippo Inzaghi. Number
Real chance! Fantastic from Diaz! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He'll try from distance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that is headed for the middle. Triol is there, and he can get that clear. He's having a pop! And that's another fine save.
substitution on the field. Number 7.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
21, Hazard. Substitution in progress.
A great leap! And yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Nepal with the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always to...
And he shoots! And again! And that's a good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So the lead now is 2.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing.
Tries a shot! It's hit the upright. This time, surely! Terrific effort, just off target.
Substitutions taking place.
Time for a change in personnel. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nakata, and here's Haaland. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of...
And the finish! Diaz. A quick look, thought about cutting inside, and he's managed to get free. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Picked out, he's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So can they do it again? Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Puyol. Nakata. Puyol. Park Ji-sung. And this is
6
Bale.
added minutes has been indicated.
Zakaria. Hazard. And it's Olmo. And here's Inzaghi. And he was quick to react. Davids. Park Ji-sung. That's a cute ball. And there goes the final whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all
today's
the stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
The instantly recognisable golden locks of Pavel Nedved, Jim. A gem of a player, isn't he? So fiercely competitive and tenacious.
Yeah, probably the purest striker of a football I think I've ever seen. No one can hit it like him.
Yeah, and he has that visible will to win and a supreme technique. It's a pretty compelling package.
It really is. He has got the lot.
Now this could be a shapes to shoot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. This time, surely it's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rafinha quietly revving up. So it is still 0-0. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Grimaldo. De Bruyne. Here's Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now who's going to be first to this? Played into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Takes a shot! Nedved. Pass somewhat off target. Xavi Alonso. And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! Off the post! And he's done it! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
After 36 minutes is number 9, Vieri.
The first breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now this could be a chance. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Can he finish? Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Rafinha supplying the width on this right-hand side. Oh, that's neat. Forced to go back. Well read, and the danger is averted. Scholes
There will be
is the
1
team's
minute
great
at a time.
visionary. And it's Scholes, aimed beyond the defence. And that signals the end of the first period. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Nepal are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Substitution.
Down to business again.
Nepal can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
And here's Vieri. It's Vieri! Vieri! amazing! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Nepal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now.
Van Basten! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Van Basten. Rafinha finds himself offside. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Duke is flagged offside. Grimaldo. And that's another good win of the ball. Looking to play him in. Vieri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Diouf goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are disappearing out of sight! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Rafinha. Number 17, De Bruyne.
So we have movement on
Number
both
14,
benches.
McAllister.
Nepal
Number
find a
12,
position of real strength now. Shoots!
Number 11, Nedved.
Oh, just lacked a
Coming on
decent
the field.
finish.
Oh, it was a
Number
brilliant
7,
touch to set
Luis
himself
Diaz.
up. Just a shame that the
Number
finish let him
24,
down.
James Rodriguez. Number 8,
Costa Curta.
Pedri. Number 6,
And this is
Cristiano
Batistuta.
Ronaldo.
Engages
Number
and forces
18,
him off the ball.
Atebrisal.
Batistuta
Substitution in
really
progress.
needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rui Costa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pedri. James Rodriguez. Diaz carries the ball down the right. Rui Costa. Xavi Alonso, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going.
4
Rizal.
added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's James Rodriguez. Van Dijk. And this is Ronaldo. Rui Costa. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, it's just a little long. Xavi Alonso. And it's Vieira. He won't be happy with that one. He's picked his way through. Scholes is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. White. Oh, well played, well played. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Xavi Alonso is there to clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. This looks promising. And he cuts out the supply. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Memphis Depay receives it in a wide position. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And it's Scholes. And he plays one through. Diouf. Plays it across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Scholes. That's a sharp pass. And it's Scholes. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Hazard. And he was quick to react. That's a lovely, neat pass. Scholes makes a dash for it. Joe! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's the chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Early ball out from the back. And the referee has blown for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The
Hello,
midway
everybody,
point of the
and
game.
please join
Nepal
me in wishing
certainly
a
have
happy
plenty
wedding
of positives
anniversary
to
for
take
one of
from
our
that
fan
first
club
half,
members.
especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, El Haj Diouf. Number 9.
So right back into the action.
Number 15.
Nepal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Number 10, Batistuta.
Hazard.
Number 14,
Somewhat off target.
Neymar.
Nepal
Number
do look as though they've made a half-time
Rivaldo.
change here.
Well,
Substitution in
we're certainly
progress.
going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's in on goal. Neymar! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This is Dembele. Neymar. And he's quick to get rid. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And that was very necessary. Oh, super find. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Hazard gets a foot in here. Vieira spots it and intercepts. And it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo.
Nepal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's found a way through. Van Dijk clears it away. Can he get it through? That ball looks a good one. That's a shade optimistic.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Tries to pass it through.
There will be
Played
1
into the
minute
box.
added time.
And he's there to clear it. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Quality ball. It's a really well-measured ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, this is a terrific run. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries one from range. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, what a ball! A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Still goalless. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Bellingham stood his ground strongly. Bellingham! Good read, needed to be. Kane. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And it's Scholes. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
And we have our very first corner. Otamendi can get it clear. It's Vieri! He doesn't look too happy with that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Schneider, Nepal have it back and can go again. Almost half an hour in now. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Kane. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bellingham. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Bellingham. Scholes. Schneider gets on his bike and on the move. Costa Curta. And it's Scholes. Driving forward. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. That has not gone well.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Rui Costa. And it's Messi. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Over to the right flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! There it is!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was...
And that is all they have time for. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Nepal have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 5, Kane. Coming on the field is
We're on the move again.
number 6, Phil
Well, my
Foden.
advice would be to keep at it.
Substitutions taking
If you're
place.
doing well, keep it going.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Messi. Nepal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
He's picked his way through. Driven in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Vieri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Modric cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Nicely spread. Vieri. Vieri! And that's a tidy finish. And this is getting better and better. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Vieri.
And now he has 2. So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rui Costa, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Vieri. Boys, it's Neymar! And it's hit the woodwork and out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Neymar! 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 One of a type! He's brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
A case now. Tries a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Modric. Schneider. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Neymar. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the...
And Messi! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's found a way through. Showing good feet. Great chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help it.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Neymar, and once more he proves rigid and robust.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Neymar, floated through. And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one
And we'd
outcome.
like to inform you now that the
Neymar
latest travel
picking up the
information
Man of
is
the Match
currently being
award,
displayed
and
on the
no
screen.
surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and welcome
Gorgeous,
to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. Luis Suarez, the man who spearheaded that famous front three, a striker whose achievements were simply glorious.
Just a machine, Peter. Energetic.
David Villa!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Bellingham. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He won't be happy with that one. Lovely, now then. Just eases him off the ball. Messi. And now the breakaway. That's destined for the flank. Conte. And it's Tchouaméni. Juve. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Neymar. Conte. Great ball, and he's in. David Villa! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Impressive jump! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. Nepal still without a single shot on target. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Messi.
Nepal really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Lam gets into a good position. Oh no, this does not look good. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's a good run down the right. He's found a way through. Delivered. Getting up there! Goal! And we have liftoff. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Conte. Chance here to counter. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Conte. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Threads one in. He's picked his way through. And this is Vieri. Messi. Now Luis Suarez. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's found a way past. Scholes is always looking to break lines.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Lam, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
That is Conte. David Villa. Good stroke. David Villa! And that's a sharp finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
There will be
Well,
1
from the
minute
moment
at
he
a
got
time.
involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Hello everybody.
So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline.
Substitution.
I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And so the action is resumed. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nepal, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Xabi Alonso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Chouameni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. And it's Chouameni. Nepal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, it's come loose. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Schlotterbeck is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Nepal perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Now it's Batistuta. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Now there's... And he shoots! Oh, cracking effort.
Vieira certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Neymar. Driving through. Chance for a shot! Another special Neymar moment! About as smooth as it gets. And the The comeback is complete. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one.
Neymar! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Nepal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Nepal go up by 2 and are looking good.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chouameni. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. It's a good spell of possession, this. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Costa Curta. And it's Vieira. And Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Conte. Quality ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Two
Smartly
added minutes has been
replayed.
indicated.
Shot it goal! And he hits the net. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that will be it. Nepal illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
Those of you making their way home on
How would you
public
summarise what we've
transportation
seen today then?